So, hello, you guys. We're going to talk about who us moving from accepting crumbs to not settling for anything that doesn't serve our highest good. Now, most of us have been conditioned to accept crumbs, you know. Um, for those of us who are learning to ask for what we truly want, some may say we're asking for too much. Or some may say, well, if you're going to give yourself that much, give me the same amount. Okay, so this is where you have to emotionally separate yourself from how people view you and be okay with being viewed as selfish because it's much more difficult to martyr somebody who's selfish than it is easy to martyr someone who is has no boundaries. Boundaries are extremely important right now because narcissists are dying out. Not because, they don't know how to get access in a healthy manner to resources. They just simply want to continue getting resources the way they have been doing it. And even though there are laws that is making narcissists aware that if you continue going about, getting your needs met in such a criminal manner and then going to great lengths to hide it, and then having the audacity to try to frighten me from speaking about it. I'm not just going to sit here and lay on my back and take that shit. I'm not going to just sit here and let you keep thinking that there's no consequences. This is where we have to trust in a higher power, bigger than ourselves. Do what you can do to protect yourself. There's Reiki Reiki to protect from negative energy transferences, because a lot of narcissists can no longer hide from the karma that they have built up. Now, when a narcissist is receiving their karma all at once, let's just say years, double-digit number years, I was about to say triple-digit years. This could be from so many past lives. Narcissists right now are getting their karma for all of the abuse that they have consciously subjected others to. Now, they could have done so much abuse to one person that the abuse had a lasting impact of triple-digit numbers. That's how much trauma that they caused. So a lot of narcissists are receiving trauma, and they're doing their very best to act as if all is well, because they understand that part of their karma is being misunderstood if they try to, tell someone, this thing happened to me because of something I did. So you can, playing Reiki to protect you against toxic energy, to protect you against bad luck, to protect against magic, because narcissists who are spiritual bullies, instead of them actually being woman enough or man enough to come up and say, hey, I'm emotionally angry and I see that you're emotionally healthy. That means you still have anger, but you know how to healthily deal with it, and I don't, and I'm jealous and envious of that. And I would really like to learn how to deal with the growing pains of learning how to healthily express myself. Well, if you tell that person that you have disrespected my boundaries too much and I wish to not work with you, this is where they have to understand, okay, you don't want to help me, so let me go find a resource that will help me. This is where they're supposed to trust in something bigger than themselves to lead them to the right resource. But no, narcissists don't move like this. Narcissists move like, well, I said I want your help. And narcissists have a whole plan in their minds. This is what I want to happen, and this is how it's going to happen, because this is what makes me feel comfortable. So a lot of narcissists are having a hard time going through their karma right now because they're still holding on to false ideas of control. Okay? So we're using the cards, the Wisdom of Runes. It has 24 runes on them for messages. So I'm still learning runes, so I'll be reading from the book. So the first rune we're going to talk about is the Othala rune. One moment. I want to make sure I said it right because I respect everything. Othala. Yes, it's spelled Othala. And this is talking about loyalty. It says here, Othala can represent a struggle with identity. So a lot of narcissists don't want others to know that they're struggling with their identity. So they're loyal to wearing that mask. And this is why if they target someone, they try to definitely hammer into the person that they have chosen to target. I want you to have an identity crisis like me. They strategically abuse others to be afraid to leave that box of that identity that the narcissist created for them. Narcissists are very strategic when they create characters for the people that they target. For example, if a narcissistic male likes a female who's not interested in them, whatever their fantasy about that female is, they want that female to fit that like a T. That means if she steps out of line, they have to have something set in place like you have for a dog set up for bad dog. So narcissists heavily use the pain and pleasure rule when it comes to getting their victims to surrender to an identity that makes them comfortable. Now, what happens when their victim is playing this role so well? Narcissists feel comfortable in public, and they have look, narcissists can teach anybody to be extremely confident. Why? Because they will have the most stupidest confidence you've ever seen. They can go out and tell the world, the sky is green today, and it's blue as ever, with a few clouds. And if they have someone who's just like, yeah, he's right, the sky is green today, people have, well, like, okay, y'all in y'all own little la-la land. So what happens when a narcissist doesn't have that support to back up their whatever they feel is right? They just look extremely like, why are you starting fights about a difference of opinion? Now, we're in a time where people are willing to fight people who is negatively impacting their health. I read an article where I believe it was on The View, where one of the co-hosts, they were being stressed out by somebody, and they couldn't no longer ignore how their body was responding. When you're around a narcissist for long periods of time, your body aches often. And when you have to get used to your body aching, when you finally feel a sense of relief away from that narcissist and your body feels normal, you start to put together, hold on, I feel sick as shit around this narcissist. My body's aching, my body's hurting. Now, when you start to, start setting boundaries for yourself so you can feel better, and the narcissist keeps trying to impose on them, and this could be in a home situation, have children involved with them, you realize, okay, If I don't put my foot down, I'm going to die because I'm stressed out by this individual. So what's happening right now is instead of people just giving into, the abuse of narcissists, telling them this is who you are, basically play your role to make me look good so I can hide what my fears are. These people that narcissists share homes with, the ones that want to maintain their sanity, they're going to basically get these people shown for who they truly are, where these people can't hide anymore. All right? Now, we are also blessed with the room of, hold on, player. How do I say this? It's a very beautiful room. I'm feeling the energy of it. It feels amazing. Nas. Interdependence. So the energy coming up here is individuals are being aware that their loved ones can be quietly struggling and learning how to stand on their own. And this is where codependence is being challenged. But also individuals are learning how to basically, parent themselves. And this is helping a lot of people forgive their parents for not knowing what they now know. This is where a lot of people from different backgrounds are starting to see we're not so different. You done had the same kind of trauma? Oh shit, me too. How'd you get through it? I'm picking up, soul tribes are going to be linking up and going to help each other, truly heal the wound of narcissistic abuse. Because narcissistic abuse is one of those generational curses that it takes a long time to heal from. And your body will feel the releasing of the toxic emotions that you stored in. Narcissists normally use tactics so that you cannot release the toxic emotions that they produce from interacting with them. This is done on purpose. Narcissists know that if you release the emotions, you release them. So narcissists heavily abuse spirituality so that they can trauma bond to you emotionally. And this is why you need to do a lot of cleansing each and every day. This will also help you heal mistrust so that you'll be able to recognize your soul tribe family. Because a lot of narcissists now are trying to make it so that soul tribe families don't link up. Okay? Because narcissists know if they don't have a light worker to pick on, or they don't have somebody who's emotionally sensitive and around, they going to get their ass beat by other narcissists. Narcissists just fucking mean to each other. But a group of narcissists, they like to target, a sensitive individual. But when they don't have that, let me tell you, narcissists are horrible to each other. Now, let's go over the last room. We have the Yay Ra. You are reaping the rewards. And good news is coming your way. During the colder months, when you was going through the growing pains, you were able to still maintain balance, and you're still maintaining balance. So this is letting me know that when the hot months come, you're going to be amazed at how balanced you are. If anyone ever told you when it gets hot, everybody loses control, no, that's just somebody who lacks self-discipline. Be amazed at your self-discipline during the hot months, okay?